Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to a Monster Legends sneak peek video, and I want to start off with some official information. So this is our weekly calendar for August 10th through August 16th. But let's start with next week. Next week there's going to be the Mountain Tribe Marathon, so we have our second Cosmic Team Race monster coming up. It appears to be an Earth monster. Very cool design. Looking forward to the monster. I don't know, it looks like it can be an attacker, maybe a denier. If anytime we have any information about this monster, I will be sure to make a video about this. So, because we know next week there is going to be a marathon, now is the time to start preparing for that. So if you have Thunder Eagles, now's the time to start extracting them. If you need Pandakins, Greenosars, now's the time to start breeding them, you know. Put them in your monster vault, start getting some cells, Pandakins, Greenosars, Treezards even, like, just start collecting, actually not really Treezard, but start getting the resources you need. Those level 6 runes, those level 5 runes, like all the any resources you need, now is the time to start. But with that being said, let's talk about everything going on. So I'm not going to go over today because today is Monday. Tuesday we have the Daedalus pathway. Finally, I've been waiting for this. If you're deciding between those two monsters, Daedalus is the way to go. You need your Megaton, you need to get him to rank 3. Yes, we have a new monster, but to be honest, the new monster is a light monster, Daedalus is an earth monster, so you're not always going to be able to use Bomb Beta in the same scenarios where you can use Daedalus. Not to mention, Arumau is a huge Bomb Beta killer. Like, he could probably OTK him thanks to his extra turn skill, so watch out for players that have Arumau, and they're going to be killing Bomb Betas left and right. The Vanoss 2099 Relic Island is going to open up. I imagine most of you probably are not going to partake in this Relic Island. It's just too expensive to actually get to that Diamond Relic. We also have Relic Breeding events for Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Wednesday is the same as Tuesday. On Thursday, we basically lose the Daedalus pathway, so you have 2 days to get as many cells as possible. Yeah, I'm just calling it the Daedalus pathway because that is the monster you go for. Remember, those are only available for the owners. On Friday, the Earthly Spirit Maze starts, so this is your opportunity to get Rotten. So if you haven't seen my analysis on Rotten, I will put a link in the description. Overall, I like Rotten. I think he can be he's anti-control. I don't know if I can say he's anti-meta, because right now, the meta is either cooldown activation, or the meta is Megatons and an attacker and Resurrection, or Megatons and an attacker and a denial. So I feel like the game is not prioritizing the AoE possession, the AoE freeze, the AoE stun, which Rotten is meta stun, possession, freeze essentially. Because he's super fast, he's the third fastest monster in the game, and he has a skill that makes your team immune to control, and control monsters typically don't remove positive effects and then control. So he's anti-meta in that regard. He's also a resurrection monster because he can resurrect a monster with 100% life. He can resurrect a monster with 1% life, give himself an extra turn, and then cleanse. Technically, if both of your allies are dead, he can resurrect one monster with 1% life, and then he gets an extra turn, resurrect the other monster with 100% life. So, you know, that's viable. So yeah, I think he's worth picking up. I think Cosmics, Mythics are always worth picking up. So we have a Slugazoid Cells breeding event if you want additional cells for Slugazoid. And we finally have the Forsaken Days, and that's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So for all of you that have been waiting for the Forsaken Days, I imagine you probably don't have enough Forsaken Souls to be able to get any Forsaken monster, but who knows, maybe we'll have some sort of survival dungeon or something to get additional resources for the Forsaken monsters. There'll probably be some discounts, offers for these. To be honest, the Forsaken monsters are not even worth getting, with the exception of Santirion, since he has Megatons, and anytime you have a Megaton monster that's usable, at rank 1 he has a permanent Megaton, so if you resurrect him, it's nice to have that immediate Megatons already. You can argue that the dodge area like Corrupt is usable, but honestly, I really feel like less and less legendaries are not going to be usable, with the exception of Megatons, because they just absorb an attack, which means your teammates get a chance to attack, and then if you have a resurrection monster, you can always resurrect your dead Megaton monster and you're good to go. But yeah, we have Forsaken Days coming up. Okay, so with that being said, this is the official information that we know is 100% going to happen. Now to go through to some sneak peek stuff that we don't know if it's going to end up being like that. So everything I'm going to talk about now is not 100% official, nor is it confirmed. And a lot of players have been asking about, where do I get my information from? What is the link to the server? Well, because of that, Chinchilla, many of you know Chinchilla from my live streams. Chinchilla actually started a server just for leaks. So there's no general chat, there's none of that. If you want a place just to look at the leaks, make sure to join this Discord. There's going to be a link in the description, and then you can see all the leaks that I see. So this is all the information from Rotten, which I've gone over in a previous live stream, in a previous video. I will put a link in the description. Here's the Vanoss 2099 shield. When the turn starts, gives armor with 52,000 points to the wearer, and when the turn starts, if the wearer's life is above 50%, increases the power by 5,040 points. This is basically Laser Beam Sword in a shield form. And I mean, to be honest, your monster's probably going to have over 50% life because you have a 52k armor. So that's Vanoss's shield. Pretty good armor in my opinion, especially for your attacker monsters that can hold an armor relic. We have that Daedalus pathway coming up. Can't wait for that. We have the Relic breeding event going on. If you want any legendaries to complete books or whatever, these are the monsters. These are combinations, right? You can do Barakgor and Vatamagma or Violet and get one of those two monsters. And you get Bronze Relic Chest, which, in my opinion, not that great. You can probably skip out if you want to. Slugazoid cells, it's going to be Lord Moltres and Voltic for Polaris Sea and Slugazoid cells. We have Mr. Beast breeding event. If you want Mephisto, he's a Fire Megaton monster, so I would say this is probably worth picking up. So you can do Pixeline and Metalhead, you can do Erdicus and Metalhead, or you can do Pixeline and Galante Jr. Let's see what else we have. For the race, there's going to be a race breeding event to get Flameiron or Telica, and if you are successful, you get a level 5 rune. I really wish they would do level 6 runes, because I'm low on level 6 runes. And then you can also get level 3 runes for every failure. Let's see what else. We have a mini progressive for Privateer Morgan, and as well for Baron Trader. And then a mini pathway for Tremor and Arumel, two really great monsters. Tremor being the Golden Pass monster. He is like the Mythic Grakon, but nowhere near the same in terms of skills. But he can activate cooldowns extra turn, he can Mega Stun, he can AoE Stun. Pretty good monster. It's mainly Denial that he's after. He's immune to Torture. And Arumel, like I said, is going to be the Bomb Beta Killer, thanks to the skill, the extra turn hater skill. But I don't know how many players have Arumel to invest it. I got lucky that I got it from a birthday chest. So I don't know. I think I'll probably be going for Arumel just to maybe get it to rank 1. The Light Alcalossal event is going to be coming up. So we've talked about most of that. But now let's see. We have a new monster. Teddie VR. Alright, look at that adorable little teddy bear. Let's see what he can do. Hardened at rank 0, tough at rank 1, 50% damage reduction status caster, so he's tough to kill, right? Basically, he takes 50% less damage than he normally would have. If you were gonna hit him with 1,000,000 damage, it's only 500k, so that's awesome. Let's see what his attacks do. Moderate earth damage, 50% life shield to itself, looks like a tank. Deals moderate earth damage to all enemies, applies daze, AoE daze, heavy earth damage, deals heavy earth damage, so this is probably a 45 AoE skill. Wait, deals heavy earth damage to our allies. Wait, what? Is this like a total obliteration? Bullet rain, so he goes crazy and attacks everyone. This is a true AoE. Attacks allies and enemies, that's crazy. Deals heavy earth damage to all enemies and to allies. Wow, interesting. Blocks 50% of damage. You know what? I wonder if this is going to be an area status caster. Because then it would make sense that you damage your whole team, but it's only half. So we'll see about that. Blocks 50% of damage received, heals by 30%, heals by 50, removes negative effects from itself, deals very heavy earth damage to an enemy, applies a 30% shield. Is that going to be like 65 damage, maybe 60? Blocks 50% of damage received from all allies. There we go, that's a team damage reduction. And applies 30% life shield. So of course, I love the names. So I feel like this monster's not usable, really. He's an earth attacker. I feel like there's better attackers. Hardy's probably better. Heist is probably better. Yeah, I'm not liking this monster too much. This is a nice, I guess, kind of support skill. If this monster had like Team Cleanse, he'd be better, but nah, I'm not liking it. Applies Pierce to itself, deals very heavy earth damage to enemies. So it reminds me of when Erder got released. Erder had an ult that applied Pierce, dealt damage. I think could actually stun. But yeah, it's just deals heavy earth damage. Why are you attacking your allies too? Gosh, my goodness. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a very popular monster. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Alright, let's see what else we have. Monsterwood is bursting with cells. Alright, yeah, so check this out. Atrox, the monster Atrox is going to be obtainable just by watching. You know how when you could watch, like when Mr. Beast came out, Solar Point let us watch hundreds and hundreds of videos to get cells? Same for Slugazoid. Well, for Atrox, you can watch up to 200 videos a day, so there's going to be a lot of cells. And look, there's more Slugazoid cells, some legendary cells, and Atrox. That is awesome. He's a really cool looking monster. There he is right there. So we have Tabora, the team race monster. We have Atrox, the, I guess, Monsterwood monster? Is that what we call him? And then we have Teddie VR. I don't know how he's going to be released. Oh, wait, here it is. Race, 200 cells, and a progressive island. So, I mean, again, I feel like you should always save your gems to get the monster, even if you don't like him, even if he ends up being bad. I think it's just worth picking up every single monster that gets released, every single mythic. So yeah, here we go. This is a little sneak peek. We got to review the new Teddie monster, and then we know about Tabora. So start saving your resources, start getting those Thunder Eagle cells, those Fire Star, those I keep saying Fire Stars, those Green Star, those Pandakin cells, those Pterodactyl cells, save some uncommon winged monsters, save some Thunder Eagles for the rank up nodes, and save your gems. Alright guys, and with that being said, once again, if you want to join this new server that's all about leaks, no general chat, no nothing, you just want to see the leaks, make sure to join Chinchilla's server. There's going to be a link in the description, and let me know about what you thought about anything in this video. Thank you guys very much, and remember to subscribe.